Hello. During this class, we discussed a lot about the open and closed economies and just kind of diving in that a little bit more. I wanted to start with a discussion question. So I know the first question was you received 300 retail gift card that can be used at any participating store and then so forth. I actually paused the video before hearing my classmates say because I wanted to kind of see what I would decide. Initially, I did say, a closed economy because, oh, sorry. I did say a closed economy because you had to like split it with the friend. And so that's kind of what was my decision making. And then you came and you said, actually it's an open economy because you're able to use it at any participating store. I like your explanation that the closed versus open economy is the first sentence. Like, you receive a $300 retail gift card and it can be used at any participating store. So the part where you're told to split it or not split it doesn't necessarily dictate whether that's an open or closed economy. Similar to my classmates, I think the open and closed economy has been a bit confusing because I know we talked a little bit about perspective and like in certain situations, something may seem like an open economy, but it's actually closed and vice versa. And some of them can be viewed as both open and closed depending on the situation. So I think that that's just a learning curve that it seems like almost all of us are kind of going through as far as like my classmates. I know initially we talked a little bit about like unit price and just kind of response effort. I think this was very important, especially like with my topic that I'm choosing is about the BCBA billable incentives at my job. Initially, they were paid, every hour after 25 hours a week. They got a $50 bonus. So that was really the only criteria. But recently they changed that bonus structure to, it also encompasses the RBT billable hours. So not only do they have to hit more than 25 hours a week, but the RBTs that they supervise, they have to have a total of 180 billable hours per week total. So, the clients that they have to have 180 hours total billable hours. So that puts them at like 6 to 8 clients. If a couple clients have 15 hours a week, a couple clients have 40 hours a week, they're kind of using that as the total structure. So with that increased requirement, we've noticed that a lot of BCBAs not only are not hitting their bonus potential, but they're not even really attempting to hit their bonus potential because the response effort needed to attain the bonus to them doesn't seem worth it compared to what the bonus is. Because not only was the structure changed and like the way that you get it, they actually adjusted the numbers so it's harder to get the amount that you were getting before. So with all those stipulations, it makes it a little bit less motivating to even work towards the bonus and exert that effort needed to get the bonus. So I know two things that are mentioned in the slides is, increasing unit price decreases consumption, and then increasing response requirement results in the decrease in responding. So kind of like I just explained, with that increase in the response requirement, we've been noticing a decrease in the responding when it came to trying to hit that bonus. So now we're seeing BCBAs just bill at 25 or even billing shy of that 25 and not even going a number over because they're not achieving that bonus potential. And it makes me question, like, if they're not billing more than that 25, is the company actually losing money? Because of course, if they're billing more than 25, they get a bonus. So they're getting paid out. But then if you think about the billable rate for BCBA, it's like that $50 that they're getting, the company is still making, $100, $150, whatever that hourly rate for BCBA. So the company is essentially losing money with this kind of, not losing money, but they're not gaining as much money as they were before when BCBAs were maximizing their bonus potential.